Connecticut. I'm Renee Danino. I am so happy to have you here today. We have a great show on Hello Connecticut. We're going to college with the University of Bridgeport, and one of Connecticut's beloved fairs is right around the corner. It's the Berlin Fair, and we've got the inside scoop today. Plus, the Bark Twain Bash, It's the Cat's Meow is coming, and you're invited to this incredible fundraising event for the arts and animals. And a very special concert to help create awareness for suicide prevention. Particle Accelerator in memory of Jack Young Jr. is here today, and I'll tell you how to attend all of these events across our state coming up. So let's get started. Are you ready for our first guest? I am. We're going to the University of Bridgeport. They have a vibrant campus on the Connecticut shoreline, and UB welcomes students from over 30 countries to take advantage of its uniquely career-oriented degree programs. And they have some exciting updates to tell us some more. So I'm going to stop talking about it. I'm going to let the president of the university tell us all about it. Please welcome Danielle Wilkin. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
So, first and foremost, I think when people think of Connecticut and colleges and universities, maybe sometimes you don't get the attention you deserve.
Well, we should, because UB is on the rise, and we do a great job of preparing students for thriving careers after graduation. This fall, we're very excited about the opening of our new engineering lab that focuses on robotics, AI, biomedical engineering, and smart technology. Our engineering students are participating in research with the Navy and NASA. In fact, we have one of two teams in the entire country going to Spain to do research with NASA.
That's absolutely incredible. And can you tell us a little about the Innovation Center specifically and what students can expect to find there?
The Innovation Center is where technology, creativity, and innovation find a place to come to life. Our Innovation Center is pretty unique for most schools. We help students who have an idea about starting a business go from I have an idea to all the way to launching a business. So for students who are just thinking about starting a business, we have lunch and learns, and we have networking events where they get to learn about the different aspects of running a business. For students who are a little bit further along in their development, they're assigned an experienced business mentor who helps them develop their business plan, introduces them to investors, and we also provide legal advice and a patent attorney who helps to make sure that their idea stays their idea.
I mean, that's priceless in and of itself right there, because in this day and age, you know, you see all these entrepreneurs or these social media moguls, if you will, but to get that hands-on, and these classes are taught by people who know, right?
Absolutely.
So talk a little bit about some of the innovations or inventions or projects that have been developed.
So two of our alums, one of our very first alums who ever used the Innovation Center, Mayank, he met his wife at UB, he moved to California, and they launched Tulsi Wellness, which is a worldwide company that helps provide with wellness and regenerative medicine. And through a partnership with them, we actually brought a regenerative medicine program to UB. And a more recent grad who just graduated in May, Denzel, you see all these athletes, these college athletes getting all these sponsorships. So he was a UB athlete, he played basketball, he was also an accounting major, and he took both of those experiences and recognized that all these college athletes who are getting sponsorships and earning money on social media, they're young adults, they may never have filed for taxes, and they don't know how to manage the revenue and the expenses, and so he created a game-changing tax app to help all these college athletes around the country manage their taxes appropriately so that they can leverage what they've done.
Well, how many times do you hear those terrible stories about kids who get, you know, make it rich or they make it famous, and then all of a sudden a few years later they don't have anything. So this is just, again, another priceless opportunity. But I also do want to point out that at the Innovation Lab, you may not meet your future partner, right? I mean, that was just
That
luck.
is true.
But
that
you
is
could
true. We don't guarantee a happy marriage.
We don't guarantee a happy marriage, but it could happen. See,
it definitely could.
More than an education and a business, love.
I will tell you, every February,
oh boy,
we host an event for Valentine's Day, and we have many, many couples who did meet at UB. So while it's not a guarantee, it does happen.
I feel like you should make an app, the UB Love Match app.
I will take that back to the Innovation Center when I get back.
I'm copywriting that, by the way. I want a little. Now,
and you can use our patent attorney.
I'll use your patent attorney. Now, if someone is inspired and they're watching right now and they want to get more information, especially parents who are like, oh, this might be a good spot for my kids, because then they don't have to leave Connecticut unless you want your kids out of the state. But how can they get more information?
Of course, our website at bridgeport.edu is a great place to get started. But I would invite you to come to campus. As you said, we have a beautiful campus overlooking the Long Island Sound. You could take a tour with one of our student ambassadors. You could sit in on one of our classes. You could attend one of our 22 varsity sporting events. and it would be a great way for you to learn about University of Bridgeport.
Danielle, Mrs. President, thank you so much for sharing your time with us today. I love this. And for more information, again, we have that information up on the screen. I want to thank you so much for being here and shedding a little light on the University of Bridgeport. And again, take a look right there, bridgeport.edu, new majors and sports and all kinds of good things. And again, you might just meet the love of your life. But we're not guaranteeing that just yet. So thanks for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, stay with Hello Connecticut. The legendary Berlin Fair is coming, and we're giving you all the ways to have fun at it coming up next when we return.